Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of The Language of Leadership, the podcast that explores the essential skills and qualities that define great leaders. I'm your host, Chuck Marting, and in today's episode, we're going to discuss the concept of mental toughness as a vital leadership skill. Now, I want to share with you in this episode how you as a leader can develop this skill through personal experiences and provide you with real-life examples, and then offer an action plan for fostering mental toughness. So let's get started. First, we need to understand what mental toughness is. Mental toughness is a crucial trait that sets exceptional leaders apart. Its ability to navigate and overcome adversity, interference, and change with the resilience and determination, rather than succumbing to the challenges you face. And mentally, tough leaders choose to embrace them as opportunities for growth and development. To better understand the concept of mental toughness, let's explore some real-life examples of leaders who have exemplified that skill in the face of adversity. First, I can think of no better person than Vince Lombardi to offer as an individual who demonstrates the ability to use mental toughness. He was an American football coach and is widely regarded as one of probably the greatest coaches in the NFL in its history. He was known for his discipline, determination, unwavering commitment to excellence. Vince Lombardi instilled mental toughness in his players. His famous quote, "The difference between a successful person and others is not lack of strength, not lack of knowledge, but rather a lack in will." And it reflects his emphasis on mental resilience. Vince Lombardi once shared a story with his players to illustrate the importance of mental toughness and giving one's all. He spoke of a young boy sweeping the floor who caught his attention. When he asked why he was so dedicated to sweeping the floor, the boy replied, "Because my dad told me that if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right." Vince Lombardi emphasized that no matter the task at hand, the players should always give their best effort and maintain mental toughness in pursuit of excellence. Vince Lombardi believed in the power of mental toughness to push beyond one's limits. He would often emphasize the importance of a second effort, giving everything one had, and even when it seemed like energy was depleted. Vince Lombardi believed that mental toughness allowed individuals to tap into hidden reserves and achieve greatness by pushing through the physical and mental barriers. Vince Lombardi instilled a mindset of mental toughness in his players by emphasizing the importance of the consistency and discipline of mental toughness. He believed that winning was not an isolated event, but that it was a result of daily habits and relentless pursuit of excellence. He emphasized that the need for mental toughness to maintain focus and commitment to your goal even in the face of adversity. It wasn't uncommon for Vince Lombardi to challenge his players during difficult moments to dig deep and find mental toughness. He would ask them to perform a gut check to assess their level of commitment and determination. These stories are examples of mental toughness that Vince Lombardi believed in and taught his players that mental toughness was essential for overcoming challenges and achieving success. The one story that I remember very vividly that was talked about for weeks and months on end was the story of Aron Ralston. He is a remarkable individual, and he exhibits the power of mental toughness and determination in the face of extreme adversity. Remember hearing and watching the story of an individual being reported saying that there was a story of a man named Aron Ralston. In 2013, he was on a solo hike trip in Utah's Blue John Canyon. At that time, he was unaware that it was going to be a life-threatening or life-altering experience. While exploring the canyon, a massive boulder suddenly dislodged and it trapped his arm against the canyon wall, and it left him immobilized and he was stranded in a remote location with no means of communication. And he quickly realized that his survival depended solely on his resourcefulness and his mental toughness. Initially, Aron tried in vain to lift or even chip away at the boulder, hoping for a miraculous escape, but hours turned into days, and he realized that a rescue was highly unlikely and that he had to take matters into his own hands. With limited supplies and a dwindling water supply, he made the difficult decision to amputate his own arm. Wow. Aron's mental toughness became his greatest asset during those 5 days. He had to confront his deepest fears and summon incredible courage to endure the excruciating pain and the psychological anguish he was experiencing. By focusing on his will to survive, he harnessed his inner strength and his resilience. On the fifth day, Aron began the grueling process of freeing himself. He used a cheap multi-tool that he broke, and he used it and broke his radius and ulnar bones by applying pressure against the boulder. With the strength of his spirit as his guiding force, Aron then cut through the remaining tissue, the ligaments, and tendons using the dull blade of this multi-tool. Finally, after more than 5 days of anguish, Aron emerged from the canyon, liberated, but he was forever changed. His extraordinary act of self-amputation was a testament to the indomitable human spirit and the power of mental toughness when faced with insurmountable challenges. Aron's incredible story serves as a reminder of the strength that resides within each of us. It emphasizes that the importance of mental resilience and adaptability and resourcefulness in the face of adversity is possible. Aron's experience teaches us that while physical limitations may exist, the power of the mind can help us overcome seemingly or even impossible odds. His story resonated with people from all walks of life because it reminds us that in the face of tremendous hardship, mental toughness can be the difference between succumbing to despair or emerging as a survivor. Now that you can understand the importance of mental toughness in leadership, let's discuss how you can develop this skill. So here's an incredible plan for fostering mental toughness.
Hey, are you a business leader or a supervisor striving to reach your full potential and take your organization to the next level? As a professional leadership coach, I can help you achieve your goals. My tailored coaching approach is designed to address your specific needs and help you succeed in today's fast-paced business world, whether you need to improve team communication, streamline processes, or develop a strategic vision for your organization. I'm here to help. With my coaching, you can expect to develop a deeper understanding of your leadership style and how to leverage it for maximum impact, gain clarity on your goals and priorities, and create a roadmap to achieve them. You're going to build the confidence and courage to take bold action and make difficult decisions. Learn proven strategies for managing stress, staying focused, and maintaining peak performance, and receiving support, encouragement, and accountability to keep you on track and moving forward. Contact me today at chuck@learningthelanguageofleadership.com. That's chuck@learningthelanguageofleadership.com for a free 90-minute call to learn how coaching can help you achieve your business, leadership, and personal goals. Let's work together to unlock your full potential and take your organization to new heights.
First, for developing self-reflection and awareness, it is crucial, and it is a valuable practice that can lead to personal growth, improved decision-making, and a deeper understanding of yourself. So here's some strategies to help you develop self-reflection and awareness. First, mindfulness. You need to be able to practice being fully present at the moment and observe your thoughts and emotions and sensations without judgment. Journaling. We've talked about journaling and documenting your journey as you go through this process of becoming a leader. So journaling, you're going to need to set aside a regular time for it. You're going to have to write down your thoughts, your experiences, your feelings, and then use it as an opportunity to reflect on your actions, reactions, and the patterns that you're setting for yourself. You need to ask yourself open-ended questions to dive deeper into your thoughts and your emotions. Third, you need to seek feedback. Ask for feedback from trusted friends and family members or even mentors. They're there to help you, and they will help you in identifying the valuable insights that you're missing because of your blind spots and be able to provide a different perspective on your strengths and your areas of improvement. Fourth, you need to be able to pause and reflect. You need to be able to take time throughout your day to pause, step back, and reflect on your experiences. You need to consider the motivations behind your actions and how you feel in certain situations and how you could have handled things differently. Fifth, you need to be able to practice self-questioning. I love this part of it. This is where you need to ask yourself probing questions that encourage your clear thought. An example of that would be, why did I react that way? Or even, where were my underlying beliefs in that situation? These questions can prompt you to explore your thoughts, your emotions, and even your behaviors more deeply. The sixth thing that I would recommend is embracing discomfort. You have to be willing to explore uncomfortable emotions and situations of growth that often happen when you're outside of your comfort zone. The seventh thing is learn from your mistakes. All right. When you make mistakes or you encounter setbacks, use them as opportunities to reflect on your learning and ask yourself what you can learn from that experience and how you can grow it. Accepting responsibility for your actions is huge. Number 8, you need to be able to practice empathy. You need to be able to develop empathy towards yourself and others. So try to understand different perspectives. Recognize your own biases and consider how your actions impact those around you. Empathy actually helps you gain insight into your own values, your emotions, and your behavior. So remember, developing self-reflection and awareness is an ongoing process that requires patience and commitment. With regular practice and a willingness to explore yourself, you can deepen your self-understanding and gain clarity about your goals, your values, and you'll be able to make more conscious choices in your life. You know, mental toughness is not a trait that we were born with. It's a choice. We make it and then we develop it over time. As leaders, you have to embrace mental toughness because it can have a profound impact on your ability to navigate challenges and inspire others to do the same. So, by following the action plan that we just discussed, you as a leader can cultivate mental toughness and become a mentor and a guide to your own teams. But you have to be willing to be able to develop mental toughness on it as an ongoing process. It's going to require dedication, it's going to require self-reflection, and it's going to require commitment to your personal growth. As a leader, we and you have opportunities to make mental toughness a deliberate choice. And it's going to empower yourself and it's going to help you lead to be able to face any of the challenges that life brings on to you. So before we wrap up, I want to encourage you to reflect on your own journey and how you can cultivate mental toughness in the leadership role that you currently have. You've got to remember it's not about avoiding obstacles, but embracing them. Embrace them as opportunities for growth and development. So thank you for joining me for this episode of Language of Leadership, where we explored a little bit about the power of making mental toughness as a choice. You've learned about how mental toughness is gained through observation, mentoring, and learning from your successes and failures or even disappointments. But by following the action plan that I discussed earlier and drawing inspiration from real life examples from leaders, you can develop a mental toughness and become a mentor and a leader among your own teams. As always, I encourage you to put these insights into practice. Embrace the challenges with a resilient mindset, and then make mental toughness an integral part of your leadership journey. If you would, share today's show with your friends and colleagues and help them to gain the training and the information they need to become a leader of influence and an example among those they lead. Together, let's inspire and empower each other in our unwavering determination and ability to navigate adversity. So until next week, take care.